One of the fears I had starting my social media journey was the fact that I didn't feel perfect or qualified to speak about some of the things I knew that I would have to speak about on my page. And this had me second guessing myself. And this had me not trying to say some things because I knew that as a human that I am, I also have my own flaws. I also have my own imperfections. Because think about it, as a human being, you're coming online to talk about certain things, to talk about your beliefs and all that. And there's that feeling that, oh, I'm not even perfect enough yet to speak about some of these things. But this is what holds some of us back sometimes. You feel like you're not good enough yet. You want to get it all right first. You want your own life to be perfect first before you can step out into the light. It's something that I'm still working on, and it's something that is still there. That feeling of, oh, what if I say this and I'm caught doing something opposite of that? Because as a human being, sometimes the things you won't say, sometimes you might be found wanting in those things that you might have been seen to have spoken about, or those things that you might have stood against publicly. Sometimes you might find yourself in such a situation. I just had to tell myself that it's not about me being perfect, it's about me waking up daily and trying to do my best to live my life better. It's not about how well I come out here and present myself. It's about what I do when I fall, how quickly I rise when I fall, how quick I am to pick myself up, how I don't look down on others because they have fallen themselves, how I am able to understand and relate with people who have their own peculiar struggles, even though I don't understand them or even though I have not gone through them. Because there's a tendency for us as humans, when we cannot relate to something, we are quick to judge people because we do not understand what they are going through at that moment. But the thing is that if you go through what people have gone through, if you put yourself in those shoes, if you walk in the shoes that they have walked in, there is no guarantee that you're going to come out better than they have come out. There's no guarantee that you would have the amount of grace they have to carry out that thing, because it is their journey, it is their fight, and God gave them that fight because He knew that they will have the strength to be able to overcome those things. And if you are put in that position when you obviously do not have the strength, because the only reason you've not gone through something is because you do not have the ability to weather that storm. So God will not give you what you cannot handle. So we must be careful when we judge others based on what they've gone through in life. Because if we were put in those shoes, we might not survive. I feel like I have digressed in this video. I was talking about perfection, and I feel like I've digressed on that thing. But like, they're all related though. And I am now at a stage where if I feel inspired to create a video, even though I still have my weaknesses in those things, I take what I say in my video for myself first. That means I learn from what I say first and I try to implement it in my own life first, and also put it out there for others to benefit from it. Because what is knowledge if it's not shared? What is inspiration if it's not given out? So these are the things that have helped me so far to overcome this feeling of imperfection, of unpreparedness, of not being qualified, or any other negative feeling per se that might have held me back from coming on this platform and then putting myself out there and putting out my thoughts to the world. Because there's that feeling that, oh, what if I do this and someone sees me? You're going to be judged. At the end of the day, the aim is just to get better every day. And even when you fall, because you're a human being, make sure you just try and get up as quickly as you can. Because if you stay there on the floor, people are going to trample on you and more debt will be on you. But when you get up and clean yourself up, you keep moving, and then you know how to avoid falling again in that situation. And even if you fall again, it is fine. Get up again, clean yourself up, and keep moving. That's the aim. The aim is to keep moving no matter what.